welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I'm tripping over my own tongue here.
I did what you did for 3 days last week. It's not easy. You got to get into the groove. Talk when we come back. It's tough.
Oh, yeah.
Normally, I'm just running off at the mouth for no reason over here. What you do is
like right now.
You have a
we have
purpose.
We have guests in the studio, and we got a guest on the phone. I'm very excited here in the Napa Auto Parts Studios.
Oh, Boner's on the phone. That's right.
We have
on the old Bonaphone?
On the old Bonaphone.
I'm so sorry. We have a comedian, Reno Collier, joining us on the phone.
I guarantee you Boner's laughing.
I am laughing.
Now we have to explain that when you were in high school, your nickname was...
Some smart aleck fellow student figured out.
Your nickname is Boner.
Some dyslexic kids figured out if you put a B at the end of Reno and spell it backwards, it's Boner. And I was Boner for like 5 years. And my mom was like, why do they call you that? I'm like, just shut up. Please.
Well, if it's any consolation, at my high school, I went to an all-boys high school. And, there was a guy named Boner. And
it was because of the reason we're thinking?
No. His last name, part of his last name had a similar reference.
You're talking about Kevin Erection?
or Billy Dick?
I don't want to give it. Well, you're close, actually. That's very close. The point is, everyone knew his nickname was Boner, and one day, one of the teachers inadvertently called on him and said, whatever it was, some math or something, and Bill, Steve, okay, you got the answer, Boner. And then we all lost it.
I bet
the fact that
sitting there in your white shirt and your tie with your fellow male students at your hoity-toity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The point is, I'm trying to make Reno feel better about being called Boner.
Thanks, Tom.
And technically, what's really awkward now is also in the room we have comedian Mark Riccadonna. Nothing awkward there. But then we have Jess Hooker. So technically, it's the Hooker and Boner hour. Yeah. Hooker nearly killed her. Yeah. So sorry. Now, I know that you are in fact dad, Reno.
Yes.
Are you expecting
Father's Day is right around the corner, so we're running out of mailing days to get your dad something special, which I'm sure I will not get.
How old are your kids?
16 and 13.
So they're in the
they're severely in the I don't care years, right?
Yeah.
Nobody ever says, "Oh, your kid's 16. That's a great age."
Yeah, that's never happened.
Never happened. Yeah.
How fun! I still get Father's Day to me. First of all, Father's Day. I looked it up. A third less is spent on Father's Day than Mother's Day.
Okay.
People don't.
As it should.
Nobody cares.
I believe that.
Said the mother. Oh, yeah, the mothers in the room probably agree with that spending, right?
Oh, yeah. And not only that, any gift you get, you paid for anyway. So it's kind of...
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Pump the brakes there, pal. Pump the brakes.
There's an argument starter.
Go ahead and bring it.
Yeah. Boner can take it.
I can take it. There's nothing this Boner can't take.
No. What have you gotten? What have you gotten before? Do you remember?
Oh, God. Well, I've gotten homemade cards, which is really impressive when your kid's 16. Those should stop when you're 5.
I love those, though. When they're little, I love those.
Oh, they're great when you're little, but they're really sad. After the kid gets to a certain age, or like beef jerky and lottery tickets, it's like, hey, dumbass, I know you went to the gas station 5 minutes before you got here. It's not a... And so in 1966 is when Father's Day started. And it was Lyndon Johnson, I guess, came up with the idea.
Really?
And then Nixon signed it in, which two guys who are just known to throw a party, Wow. And it to me, when I was thinking about it, it stayed the same. The gifts from 1966 are the same. No one changed them. It's Old Spice.
They've been regifting that long.
2 years ago.
I'm sorry, what now?
I got Old Spice 2 years ago.
Do they still make that stuff?
They do.
Yeah, of course.
They sell it at the drugstore.
Yeah, there's some guy that's like half horse, half man singing a song or whatever.
Oh, is that the one that has the...
Oh, yeah.
Well, that used to be that guy, yeah, but
Okay.
they kind of changed things up a little bit.
Yeah, are you a cologne wearer, Reno?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. That's the thing. It's like a tie. I haven't worn a tie since I was in military school. I It's like, that's great. I have something to hang myself with as I sit here and read through these stupid homemade cards. And the gift, like, they have the little things where they say, like, here's a great gift for your dad. Virtual headset. Yeah. Nothing like covering up the guy's eyes who can't figure out his cell phone and letting him just walk amok through the house, stepping on Legos. It just feels like it's a half-ass holiday.
Yeah, I didn't know
what
that.
do you guys want for Father's Day? Why don't you
Silence.
All right.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Just silence and meat and shut up and
Silence and meat and shut up.
Yeah,
That seems like silence is covered twice there. I think that might be the recipe. 2 helpings of silence and 1 meat.
Yeah, stand by the grill quietly.
Yeah.
Not have the phone ring, someone asking for money.
Yeah. You want to
Explain.
give me something special this year? Have your mom sign the papers. How about that?
Jesus.
That escalated.
Now we got a Father's Day.
Well, yeah, that is interesting. I did see the stat about more money is spent on Mother's Day, but
Well, I think
I
that's...
I get that.
I think
that.
I don't want to stereotype, but I think that's probably...
Yeah, I don't agree.
I have a question about the Mother's Day, Father's Day. Are you supposed to spend time with your children on the day, or are you supposed to be away from your children
I
on
was
the
just
day?
thinking
spend
that.
time with your children.
That's what I thought.
See,
you spend time
Depends
with.
their age.
But
In
don't
fact,
don't the fathers take the kids on Mother's Day and the fathers get the kids on Father's Day? Is that right?
It seems like a raw deal.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
No, I spend the
Fathers
day.
have kids on both days.
On Mother's Day,
and Father's
No.
you take over the kids, and then on Father's Day, you get the kids. So it's
Well, see, in my situation, because I'm divorced.
Yeah.
On Mother's Day, I got the kids.
That's
no matter
yeah.
how the custody thing fell.
Right.
And on Father's Day, he got the kid. Well, he
Right.
he
He
would
got
have. But
yeah, on the
they're out of town.
On Father's
this
Day, he
week.
got a check.
Not anymore. Kids are out of town, so we had to do something different.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, a little joke.
we're not going to be on the air for. We'll be off here in another 10 minutes, and she's going to lay into you.
That's not funny.
You know that, right? Just see her. Look at the look on her face.
There you go. Reno Collier is our guest on the telephone. Reno, I know that you're a Southern gentleman, and I know that you are also a semi-expert on barbecue. Am I getting this right?
Oh, yeah. I'm all over it, man.
So,
I got the egg and the grill. And,
Man.
yeah.
Now you went. The egg is the giant green grill,
The green egg.
and those things cost. Those are pretty pricey, right?
Right.
Yes.
They're pricey, but they're totally worth it, man.
Yeah,
Just don't try to get, if you're hammered, don't try to pick it up.
Yeah, aren't they like
They're,
crazy heavy, like 4,000 pounds?
They're like
or something?
ceramic or something,
Yeah.
right?
They are ceramic, and I broke one.
Oh.
Actually, with my ex-wife, she was like, get this thing off the porch. And I'm like, well, I can lift half this thing. Really? And I was just a jack. I'm like, yeah, cool. Go ahead. Grab the other side.
Oh.
And, yeah, it wasn't ours. So that's how I found out. They're $900. Sorry.
Sounds like grounds to me.
Now the reason I'm bringing this up, I don't have the story in front of me because Chick dug this thing up. He had a story yesterday or the day before about, and I by the way, I think this is really a great idea. But in Texas, they have barbecue and grilling teams.
High school
in high
varsity
school.
grilling team.
Varsity grilling.
What?
Isn't that the best?
That sounds amazing.
And I am a huge fan of shop class and teaching young people things like how not to go in debt, how to balance a checkbook if there is such a thing anymore, how to change a tire, practical things that you need to know about life. But I think it's so cool teaching young men and women how to cook.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
having a varsity team as a sport, and I had no idea. I still have some questions. If you go to the other team, do they provide the kitchen?
Well, I'm sure they do.
It's away game.
For an away
Home
game,
kitchen
yeah, that's a
advantage.
legitimate
Yeah.
question.
Away kitchens. We got to be ready for the away
I'll
kitchen.
tell you
kids.
something. You can pull almost the entire thing behind your truck. Like
Right.
smokers and stuff like that. You could have,
That's
you
true.
could have your smoker, just a Livator painted on the side of it, future user.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think it's a fan. I would have done it, and I used to teach. That would have been something I would have gotten up for.
Yeah.
You know?
You'd have been a grilling coach. Yeah.
Oh heck yeah! PE and grilling. We have the same build. It wouldn't matter.
That's right.
Yeah, I was just so stunned to hear that. I just think it's a great idea. I hope
Well, cooking that's how I relax.
It is pretty good and relaxing, isn't it?
It is, and it gets you have to focus on one thing. You can stay outside. I don't booze it up like I used to, but I had that grill down to where, like, if I wanted to sneak in an extra drink, I'd just open it up for a little while and timing everything. Why are we eating 2 hours late?
Now, when you're by yourself, do you still grill out? Do you still cook, or do you go out and get some?
Oh, yeah. No, I absolutely do.
What's your specialty when it comes to grilling?
On the egg, probably ribs, slow smoking them, beef brisket. The gas grill, I still use it, but not nearly as much as I used to. But it's great. I have one of those vegetable pans.
Oh, yeah.
Where, you can have like 3 or 4 things going at one time. But
this sounds like varsity material.
Yeah, it does.
It is.
You sound
this ain't JV, baby.
Okay, all right. So I guess
You're going to need math, people.
What I'm taking out of this is that for Father's Day, you would like some package full of meat, perhaps.
Oh my God, yeah.
Omaha steaks.
Yeah, maybe some Omaha steaks. We should throw
Well,
some.
I would have to say that Omaha steaks are fantastic, and oddly enough, I enjoy their hot dogs.
Oh, dude, they're great.
Crab meat, wrapped tilapia.
Yes.
All right, Reno. Well, Boner, we'll talk to you again soon.
Tennessee.
I know that you're calling from Tennessee. Have a great weekend.
And happy Father's Day.
Oh, yeah, happy Father's Day.
Thank you, Christy. You're so sweet.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you very
so
much.
nice to say that.
Okay, we'll see you, Reno.
See you, man.
Good
Thanks,
talking
guys.
to you.
Bye.
Now, joining us in the studio, we also have young Jess Hooker, young Mark Riccadonna. Riccadonna, did I say? I was going to say Mark Rocka. Donna.
Mark Rocka passed away last year.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
let's
that.
not bring that up.
Mark is going to be at the Miami Valley Casino in Lebanon, Ohio, coming up tomorrow evening.
All right.
But right now, did we finish Today in History?
No.
What's left?
On this date in 1982, Steven Spielberg's E.T., the extraterrestrial, premiered.
I saw it in the theater when I was 4.
I saw it in the theater when I was...
Miss, he says.
You don't like E.T.?
Nah.
What's wrong with it?
Too childish.
Too fun,
That ain't real.
adorable.
Too much adventure, too much love of life.
Yeah.
Flying bikes don't
Fantasy
work for you.
fulfillment. Okay, the quicker you figure out.
And possibly one of the worst decisions ever made
By the M&M people.
Yeah.
by the people at M&M's.
Yep.
Yep.
I'd never heard of Reese's Pieces.
Nobody had.
Man, they killed it, didn't they?
They turned that one
They
down.
put out a
Yeah.
good product.
Yes.
Sure do.
On this date in 1993, Jurassic Park premiered.
Oh, another Spielberg
Miss.
massive hit. Oh, yeah, you didn't care for Jurassic Park? What was the problem there?
Fake.
The problem is,
No, I remember seeing Jurassic Park, and I came in here and I said, "You're not going to believe the special effects." It's like, okay, they got dinosaurs.
When
They
that
found
first
dinosaurs.
dino
Yeah.
walks and then it gets up on its hind legs and bites the branch.
No,
of
it's
the,
like, okay.
Well, I just saw a dinosaur.
Well, there's dinosaurs
Yeah.
alive somewhere. They've
Yeah.
got them. Yeah.
but the thing is, what have they made? 4 or 5 of them now? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the Home Alone sequels. And like, you mean they got out again? Kevin! Yeah, after the third one, you're going, they haven't figured this out yet?
Well, technically, it was a different kid and different family in part 3 and 4.
Oh, of Home Alone?
Yeah. So
You
can't
actually went to
necessarily-
Home Alone 3?
I did not go to Home Alone 3, but I did rent it. And
You rent it. That takes more effort than going to the theater. What's wrong with you?
And the popcorn's not near as good.
Good Lord, man.
What was the most? Wasn't there
Do
a
you
Jurassic?
watch everything?
Wasn't there a Jurassic Park last year? Didn't they have yet another one?
Jurassic World, yeah.
Yeah, where the little
Fallen
kid
Kingdom.
lets the dinosaurs loose on a
Yes.
housing development. Yeah, that's the end of the movie.
Spoiler
Because she
alert
feels
there.
bad for them. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing sucked. I hated it.
If the next
I got
Jurassic
the Lego
Park.
one.
It's like, hey, we got all these dinosaurs. What should we do with them? How about we put them in a house? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thrilling.
Yeah.
So,
So the next one doesn't
essentially-
start with a little league game and dinosaurs eating kids. I'm going to be upset.
Yeah.
So essentially, it was Jurassic Home Alone.
Yes.
My point is even more well
Yeah.
taken than I thought it was.
Jurassic Mansion, they could have called it. Okay. I hated it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Back to
Birthdays
you.
today, born on this date in 1913, Vince Lombardi.
All right.
He has a trophy named after him, so he must have been really popular.
Baseball great.
You idiot. Doesn't Lombardi sound like a really fast car, though?
Yes.
Lombardi.
Well,
Wouldn't
yeah,
you
it
say?
does.
Have you seen the 2019 Lombardi?
Take a look at that.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell's going on out there?
Born on this date in 1933, Gene Wilder.
Oh, the best.
Oh, well, we've got to play our
him.
tribute.
Young Frankenstein.
Set a give.
We can come back with that.
Okay.
He was my boyfriend. 1943, Henry Hill, the inspiration for Goodfellas,
Yeah.
was born.
Is he still alive?
No, he
Recently
passed away.
died, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, 3 years, 2 years? Something.
Yep, found him in a trunk.
Well, yeah, how did he...
He was on tour.
The end of...
He went on tour. He was in hiding from the mob, and he was on tour screening Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Really?
Whoa.
I bought a painting from him.
You did?
Really?
You met him and stuff?
Yeah,
He,
goes to
so did he
theaters.
get it was all forgiven by the mob guys he ratted out?
Maybe that's why
Do
he's
they
dead.
forgive?
That
didn't
really
think so.
surprises me.
I'm going to give you a pass.
Yeah.
I'll give you a pass.
1956, Joe Montana was born on this day.
Basketball legend.
There's some kid in the car going to camp with his dad. Did you hear what that dumbass Josh just said?
He doesn't know what the Lombardi trophy
Okay,
is.
coolest person named after a state. Go, chick.
Yeah, I got to go. Evidently, Joe Montana, I guess. Yeah.
Anyone?
Dakota Fanning.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
These are all good answers.
Minnesota Fest.
All
that's a good
rock
one.
solid answers.
California Split. No, that's a movie.
Indiana Jones. Ace, you got
Oh,
one.
that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I have nothing.
Cooler people named after a state?
Buckeye Chuck.
I don't know.
No, that's
Virginia
groundhog.
Madsen.
Olympia Ducat. No, never mind.
Again, not a state. You're very, very, very close. Another delights. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, I understand we have some James Bond news. Is that correct?
Oh,
Or some kind of windbag James Bond thing?
okay.
I have James Bond.
I just heard someone say James Bond earlier.
Yeah,
know
there
what
was a
you're
story
talking-
handed to
There
Christy.
was but I didn't think you'd be interested in it because Daniel Craig and Rami Malek aren't going to be able to shoot at the same time, so they're going to shoot their scenes separately. Is that exciting to you?
I hate it when they give you information like that
Sorry.
in advance of the film.
It ruins it.
Why I wasn't going to bring it up.
Can you imagine if Goldfinger hadn't been in the same room with James Bond?
Yeah, well.
I'm going to ruin your day. Ready? The trailer for Frozen 2's out.
Why would that ruin Tom's day?
People are losing their mind because I'm guessing the girls are going to want to see the trailer over and over again.
Yeah, I've seen the movie 10 times. Never from beginning to end, by the way. I just see
Really? You don't know how it ends?
swaths of, I know how it ends. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show from the Napa Auto Parts Studios. This is our spy theme.
Yeah.
There's Ace, there's Chick, there's Josh, that's Christy Lee. Jess Hooker is sitting over there. And we have comedian Mark Riccadonna, who is with us on his way to the Miami Valley Casino in Lebanon, Ohio. And we have to finish. Have we finished today in history
Nope.
finally? Oh, my God.
There's more?
We have two birthdays we need to get to. Born on this date in 1959, Hugh Laurie.
Dr. House.
Love him.
Hated
I do
that
too.
Hated that show.
Great show, entertaining.
Stupid
Endlessly
show.
entertaining.
Every week it was the same story. Someone comes in, they can't diagnose them, and of course, they found out you went to Bolivia. You
It's
have
an
the
African
rare,
tick.
rare mosquito.
Fascinating.
Buried in the
Fascinating.
hood of his penis.
Born on
week.
this date.
Oh, wow.
God.
Now, admit it. When you first saw him accept the Emmy, didn't you go, "That guy's English"?
No, I knew he was English from
Mousetrap.
Blackadder and some other things. Yeah.
Laurie and Fry. And
Yeah.
But he's got a great American accent. I'll give
Yeah,
him
he
that.
does, yeah.
I bet a lot of people were pretty stunned.
Born on this date in 1969, a guy I'm taller than, Peter Dinklage.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Dinklage.
well, yeah, the Dinklage.
Yeah.
Was
Most
this his
famous.
birthday or his half birthday?
Wow, that is cold. That's rough.
Huh?
Wow.
It's his birthday.
I see.
By the way,
Over.
Peter Dinklage
Yes?
is a scientific term. It means shrinking penis.
Oh, I got the Dinklage.
I dare you to say that to his face.
No, it was on House one time.
The guy had Peter
The tick
Dinklage.
in the hood
Yeah.
of
I
the...
dare you to say that to his face too.
Yeah.
You have to get on your knees.
Yeah.
Man, this isn't. Why? It's
I don't
2019.
This
I'm
is
still
mean.
making.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's
Great
incredible.
actor.
Incredible actor. Great voice.
He's great. Dinklage is
Wonderful in Elf.
Dinklage is great in Murder. What is it?
Murder by Death?
No, Ford Wedding. No.
No, the one
Death
with-
at a Funeral.
Death at a Funeral.
Yeah, he really is. And
Yes.
Station Agent. If you haven't seen that movie, please.
Death at a Funeral, the English one, not
Yes.
the American version.
Not the remake.
That's a very, very fine movie.
Yeah,
is that sports?
Sports.
I mean, whatever the hell that was.
Son of
Whatever
a
the
bitch.
hell it was.
No, I'm sorry.